Hi everyone, Dee's from Turtle Dove. Welcome to my channel. I'm here with a work in progress for my Cinderella castle cross stitch, which, believe me, isn't a lot. I also want to show you the tissue box that I diamond painted and just put a protective coating on, and I'll also show you my finished diamond painting wall hanging with pockets. So we'll start off with the cross stitch. I'll just let you know how I'm going. This, if you didn't see in a previous video, is a cross stitch that I got from a second-hand shop only for $4, and it is the most beautiful cross stitch with the most beautiful metallic embroidery thread. But I started with Tinkerbell and I didn't get very far. It's very, very slow. But I am very thankful. The graph that they gave me is on 2 separate sheets in halves, because it's so big that I would literally ruin the whole graph just looking, because you constantly have to count. This is counted cross stitch. It's not printed, and that is what's slowing me down. My eyes aren't as good as they used to be, and working on a navy canvas, it's really, really difficult to see the squares for me, even with my glasses. And then I have to use my magnifying light, which doesn't have a real long arm, and it sort of gets in the way a bit. But I mean, I'm chugging along, and I'll show you how much I've done. Okay, so I've done Tinkerbell's dress. That's the breast area here. This is where her head will go, and then most of her legs. I've still got to do her feet. Yeah, and that, just doing this little bit, took me so long. Oh my goodness. And I needed a break, so I haven't done it for a week. I haven't worked at it for a whole week, but I was hoping to finish all of Tinkerbell before I showed you, but I just wanted to let you know how I'm going. I've made a mistake already, and I'm not going to undo it all. I just counted wrong, and I didn't make one side of the leg as wide as I should. But I'm going to leave it, because on the picture it actually looks a bit too wide there anyway. And I'm lucky because she's on her own, so I can do that if I want. It's not going to wreck everything else and put all the other squares out, if you know what I mean. So anyway, yeah, I thought I'd start with Tinkerbell, and when I finished her, I don't know if I'll do the fireworks. There's some fireworks here or not. Or I may even start down the bottom corner, and I think the castle will be a bit easier, but I mean, it will look beautiful when it's finished. But I just hope I don't keep making mistakes, because if you make a mistake down here, it puts everything else out. So I just forget how much you have to concentrate when doing counted cross stitch. You have to count and make sure you're in the right position all the time. And just finding the centre for me on this big, I've rolled it up and put these clips here on this big canvas. Finding the centre was hard enough in itself. It took me a long time. So anyway, so that's the progress on that. I'll just place this aside. Okay, so back to the diamond painted tissue box. I used, now where is it? Here we go. I just used Mod Podge. And this is the Gloss Luster. It dries clear. You might want to use something a bit better. I mean, this is pretty good, but it hasn't got rid of the sparkle at all, and no stickiness. There's a few spaces just here right on the edge that I missed. You can hear that, which I'll go over again. I might just go right over to the edge, but I didn't really want to because that's where it may peel, so I might just miss the edge a little bit. I might just, yeah. But everywhere else I managed to get. Had a couple of air bubbles that I just got a pin and took them off. You just got to go very slow and not shake this too much, just gently stir it, and most of them disappeared, so there's just a couple of spots where I can see where there was one, but that's not going to worry me. And this is sitting on my shelf next to me, so I can just grab my tissues whenever I want, and it's very pretty. It looks nice in my craft room, so I'm happy how that turned out. Just got to do the edge here, because as you can see, this spot here, it's already getting a little bit dirty. That just come off anyway, so, but yeah, it is, you can hear the stickiness, just a little bit on the edge there that I didn't get. So that's that. Now I will show you my wall hanging that I placed on the wall, that I was given by the company FG Normal. So I'll take the camera off the tripod and I'll go over and show you. So there's the wall hanging over in the corner, just next to the robe, and I've just got all my supplies in there, lots and lots of things that still need to be sorted out. But anyway, I put it fairly high up so that I can maybe put something down underneath eventually. And I put some cards that I'd made, greeting cards and things, in there at first, but I thought I didn't like that. They might bend, so I just ended up putting some flowers in the pockets for now, and they're nice and light, so I wouldn't mind getting another one for the other side of the window. It's just a window over there, so, but I'll give you a close-up look at the gems. I'll just zoom the camera in. So they turned out really nice. Nice and sparkly. And then there's the next design. All the same colour. It's a bit dark in the corner, so just try and move it around a bit so you can see that sparkle. This one's really nice. All the bottles are a little bit different. And then the top pocket has some flowers up there as well. And move it around so you can see the sparkle. So this didn't take me long at all to finish, but I'm really happy with it. And the type of material this is made of, you can just wipe it off quite easily. So even though it's white, I think it would still wipe up quite easily. And then I just put the two hooks at the top, those command hooks, and sort of threaded the ribbon through this slot here, and then put the dowel in, and then tied the ribbon around each end of the dowel, and then brought it back up and just tied a bow at the top. So I didn't realise it would suit the room so much because of the grey. I've got very pale grey curtains, and this has a bit of grey in it, so it looks really nice. So that's it, guys. Just a bit of a catch-up, work in progress, just little bits that I've done. So yeah, Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Stay safe. Bye for now.